already mentioned, we've got the 80s look, so we've pulled out some archive. Super excited to work with this. We've got Gianni Versace and Moschino on set today.
So it's Versace.
Gianni Versace right
Versace.
here. And we've got a Moschino right here, both from the 80s collections in spring, summer. These have been lined by Ninetyfly. It's an archive here in London. Absolutely amazing gem of a girl. Beautiful woman. Besides that, we're going to do a classic Catwoman look, a little bit of a new take on it. Something a bit more, you know,
sexy.
Yeah, a little bit more sexy, a little bit more, you know, modern. So we've got some latex in for those looks. We have some items from Scarlet Society here, Scarlet label, and then we've got actually something from Honor Clothing as well. Shout out to them for loaning us a catsuit today. Couldn't have done it without it.
Shout out.
We've got some Patience Z in for the third type of look, which is like a more of a modern kind of look. We're going to go a little bit more 90s with it. So if you guys think, you know, Survivor, Destiny's Child, Tyler Stein, modern day, kind of, you know, think more of a stage outfit.
Early 2000s
yes,
vibe.
Y2K, but a little bit more ferocious and animalistic. So we're basically just going to take you guys through the epochs of a cat. Different types of timings, different types of kind of outfits, and play around with it a little bit. We're going to have some fun with it today.
It's nice. And what inspo did you get for the latex? Do you have like a mood board that you create?
Yeah, definitely. I think I actually love latex. It's one of my favorite kind of materials to work with in general. Bit of a rocker over here. So I've got heritage kind of in things like this and looks like this. But I think what it really was is obviously when we look at kind of Catwoman, I think the inspo that Toby had given me was when we looked at everything, it wasn't just kind of Catwoman that we know Halle Berry to be, but it was like the original like Michelle Pfeiffer ones as well from the 80s when we're looking at kind of, you know, the latex suits that they used to wear. I wanted to lean a bit more into like the comic figure, something a bit more raunchy, something that gives you kind of, you know, the Marvel universe and kind of still gives you body oddy, still gives you silhouette, but still feels like it pays homage to all of the Catwomans that we've seen, but still gives it a modern day look that we've not yet seen. So keep your eyes peeled. You may really like this one today.
Nice. And we've got all the shoes here as well.
Shoes are out as well. We've got a different kind of, you know, bit of different pieces. We've got some Beril oktems there that are literally from the current collection. That go with his coat right here at the back as well. That is an amazing piece. It's so big, guys. I can't even show you on camera. But
stay tuned. Stay tuned.
We'll show you once we get it on set. But we've got a different collection. We've got Emporio Armani's, which are vintage from the 80s as well. A pair of Kurt Geigers as well to kind of go with those 80s looks over there. Things that are a bit more classic and kind of, you see the kind of like gradually the wardrobe changes. So these are kind of, you know, 80s at the beginning, Y2K in the middle. And then we've got some of the looks for our vivacious look there as well. It's a little bit of everything, really.
Tell us a bit about you. Do you do this often? You're a stylist, you're a personal stylist.
So I'm also a personal stylist in general. Do love an editorial and I do love a fashion project as well. My bag is kind of mainly working with talent, kind of and celebrities. So I do more so kind of red carpets, events, music videos. But it's always beautiful to be able to kind of jump back in and do characters as well and do a little bit of storytelling. So like when we do personal styling, we don't really get to do this part of it as much. You know, you build a character, you build a look, but this is kind of very still, you know, costumey to a certain degree, but still styling. You know, but no, this is what I do 365 days a year. It's my bread and butter. Absolutely love it. But you know, they said it would be fun. It's a lot more work than it seems, guys. Just FYI.
Just putting it out there.
You know, just letting you know.